Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss exercise of chapter 14, that is food, health and diseases. Okay, students, in this chapter so far we have discussed about what is food, about the components of food like carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, proteins, etc., their sources and the diseases which cause because of lack of vitamins, minerals, etc. And also we have discussed about some diseases that are caused by microorganisms, their causal vectors, their vaccinations. Then we have studied about the population growth. So these are the topics which we have discussed in this chapter. Now coming to the point, that is exercise of this chapter. So students, in the exercise, the very first, that is long answer type question. So let us discuss the very first question. First question is asking, what is balanced diet? Why should we take balanced diet? Okay, so basically question is asking what is balanced diet and why we should take a balanced diet. So for this student, earlier also I have told you, balanced diet, defining balanced diet, a diet which provide sufficient calories, proteins, vitamins and minerals to maintain a healthy body is called balanced diet. Okay, and why we should take balanced diet? Because if we will not take balanced diet, then our health will be affected, body resulting in several diseases like scurvy, like night blindness and so more. So it is necessary to take a balanced diet to make our body healthy and free from diseases. So this is the very first question. Now talking about the second question. Here in the second question it has been asked that what are the causes of kwashiorkor in children, write its symptoms. So students, talking about answer of this question, kwashiorkor is basically a disease. Okay, and kwashiorkor is malnutrition, you can say acute malnutrition, that occurs mostly in children. Okay, and its causes are following. Basically the symptoms of kwashiorkor are as following. The causes are like swelling, you can basically define it as edema. You will see swelling in ankles, in feet and belly. Okay, and then brownish hair is seen and stunted growth is seen in the patient suffering from kwashiorkor. Loss of appetite is seen and mental retardation is there. Okay, now students, in the category that is long answer type question, the last question, that is question third, is write in detail about components of food. So basically in this we have to discuss about the component of food. So earlier also I have told you that every food item, whether we have taken it from animal sources or we have taken it from plant sources, okay, they are made up of one or more ingredient. Okay, and these ingredients include important components that are needed by our body to function properly, and these components are called nutrients. Okay, so the components of foods basically are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, roughages and water. Okay, so here you can write them common list also, or you can draw the diagram as given here. Okay, in the center there is the component of food, and these are the components of food which are obtained from any food, that is carbohydrate, that is proteins, fats, vitamins, roughages, water and minerals. Now students, coming to the short answer type question. So in short answer type question, the very first question is, what is the importance of fruits and green vegetable for our body? Okay, so basically it is asking that why we take fruits and green vegetables. So students, for this you have to answer in this manner, that green leafy vegetables are rich in iron. Okay, they are rich source of iron, that is a mineral, and the absence of this causes anemia. It is a disease which is caused because of absence of iron. Okay, so fresh citrus fruits contain vitamin C. You can see fresh fruits, if we are talking about citrus fruits, then it contain vitamin C, which is essential to keep our blood vessels, our teeth and gums healthy. Okay, so it is important to take fruits and green vegetables. Why? Because they are great source of vitamins, minerals, refuges, etc. Okay, now students, talking to second question. Second question is asking which food component provide maximum amount of energy. So for this the answer is fats. Fats are the food components that provide maximum amount of energy. Students, basically carbohydrates also provide energy, but in comparison to fats are the major food component that provide maximum amount of energy. Okay, now talking about the third question, that is, why do we need food? Okay, so for this answer is very simple, that is, we need to take food to build our bodies, to grow, to repair the damaged part, and also to obtain energy to carry out life processes. Earlier also I have told you about the life processes like respiration, excretion, digestion and many more. So this is why we need food. Now students, the fourth question is, write the name of main components of food. Again you have seen this question in long answer type question. So here the answer is, the main components of food are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, refuges and water. Now students, talking about the fifth question. So fifth question is, what are fats and write their function. So basically both the part is interrelated, that is defining fat and their function. So if we are going to define fat are an important storage form of food which produces energy in the body. Okay, and the function of fat are as following. Basically, as earlier also said, it is an important storage form of food. Okay, and the second importance is that it produces energy in the body, and the third importance is that it keep our body warm. So this is about the fat and their function. Now coming to the category, that is very short answer type question. Here in this, the very first question is asking, write the name of causal bacteria of syphilis. Okay, you have to name the causal bacteria of syphilis. So the causal bacteria of syphilis is a bacterium which is also called Treponema pallidum. Okay, Treponema pallidum. Now talking about the second question. Second question is, write the name of 2 fat soluble vitamins. So students, for this the answer is, the 2 fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A and vitamin D. Students, earlier also I have told you that vitamins are categorized into 2 categories. One is fat soluble vitamin, that are A, D, E and K, and the second is water soluble vitamin, that is C and B. Now talking about the third question, write the name of 2 insects which contaminate food. So students, you have seen this in your homes also. The 2 insects which contaminate the food are houseflies and cockroaches. Okay, now coming to the fourth question. The fourth question is, write the name of the vectors of malaria and cholera. So students, talking about the vector of malaria is Plasmodium parasite, and basically it is female Anopheles. Okay, and talking about cholera, that is vector of cholera, so Vibrio cholerae is causative agent of cholera. Now students, question fifth is, write the name of main sources of protein. So students, there are basically two sources of protein if talking about their origin, that is vegetarian sources and non-vegetarian sources. So the basic sources are meat, seafood, eggs. Certain vegetables are there like spinach, soya bean. Certain dairy sources are there like cheese, yogurt. So these are the main sources of protein. Now students, talking about question 6. So question 6 is asking, how much calorie of energy should be given to a girl of 12 year of age. Okay, how many calories should be given to a girl of 12 year of age. So for this, 2300 calories should be given to a girl of 12 year of age. Now students, talking about the seventh question. So seventh question is asking, write the two causes of population growth in our country. So students, I have told you about population growth earlier also. So the basic causes of population growth in our country are, the very first cause is lack of education. You can basically say the lack of awareness. And the second is the high birth rate. Okay, so students, this is all about the portions of exercise, that is the long answer type question, where we have seen 3 questions. Then we have discussed about short answer type question, where we have seen 5 questions, and in the category that is very short answer type question, we have seen 7 questions. Okay, now the objective questions, the true false and fill in the blanks will be discussed in next lecture. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you class.